What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. I have not been on this game in such a long time. I've seen a video by Kevin God. It was the Diamond Dynasty Awards or whatever, and I'm going to be doing the same thing, taking this video idea from him. Go check out Kevin. Great video. I'm sure everybody who's watching this right now knows who he is. But we're going to start with some awards, and this is going to be part one. Part two is me going to be playing with the team that I assemble. I'm going to do best player at each position, and then I'm going to do most clutch, silver slugger, which is most powerful, Cy Young, which is going to be best pitcher of all, what's the other one, gold glove, and then MVP, and then surprise player of the year. And I think there's a couple more that I was doing. But let's get right into it with the catcher. So our number one option at catcher is going to be 99 Pudge Rodriguez. Here are my stats with him on the year. He was pretty good. This is our first nominee. If you watch Kevin videos, there are 3 nominees, and one of them will be picked as the player of that position. Decent stats. I liked him behind the plate. Didn't like him so much as a hitter. Yeah, he was all right. Right, he was all right. Our second option is going to be 99 JT Realmuto. Here's my stats with him. He was a great base hit hitter, but I could never get the power going with this card. I don't know, but I liked him. He wasn't great. And then our last option, I think this one's going to be the most obvious choice for all you guys. Let's take a look at the stats with him. 651 plate appearances. He, in fact, has the most home runs on the team. And then he's still got a good batting average with all these plate appearances. Is our third nominee. So without further ado, I announce the catcher of the year as Kyle Schwarber, the 85 overall. Let's get this money. So moving on to first base, our first nominee is 95 Edwin Encarnacion. Only in 107 plate appearances, has 11 home runs and 363 batting average, 363 batting average, 32 RBIs. This card was just a glitch. Loved using this card this year. Number 2 option, 99. Our number 2 nominee is 99 Frank Thomas. In 237 plate appearances, only 16 home runs and a 330 batting average. And our third nominee, 95 Jason Giambi. 99 plate appearances, 8 home runs, 368 batting average. So let's announce our nominee for first base, and that nominee is going to be Frank the Tank Thomas. So actually what I'm going to do is, because I honestly sold a lot of guys, I'm not going to do a team out of this. It's just going to be an award show, because I'm not going to buy Roberto Alomar. And if that doesn't give away second base, nominee number 1, Roberto Alomar, batting .325 this year and 378 plate appearances with 13 dingers. Great card for me. Used him a lot this year. Our second nominee is going to be the 88 overall created player, Jim Bullard. Jim Bullard. Where is he? You can see the stats. They're batting .333, 262 plate appearances, 8 home runs. Not horrible this year, and he had the 99 speed. You can see his stats. Really good stats. And then the third nominee is going to be Joe Morgan. Take a look at his stats. Really bad with him this year. Just trying to fill in a spot there. Just so I can say that Roberto Alomar is the second baseman of the year. So at shortstop, our number 1 nominee is going to be the 99 Alex Bregman. He's not a shortstop, but I used him at shortstop all year long for as long as I had him. There's my stats with him. I had him as soon as he came out. Got him as soon as he came out, pulled him out of the pack. You guys check out that pack opening. Sick pack opening. Got a lot of views. 28 home runs with a 360 batting average and 389 plate appearances. This is a lot of plate appearances for the amount of time that I had this card in the year. Really solid. Just solid all around for me this year. Alex Bregman. Our number 2 nominee, 99 Cal Ripken. Only around 150 plate appearances, 7 home runs and a 379 batting average. And our third nominee is going to be right here, the 96 Hanley Ramirez, Han Ram. Lowest overall out of all the guys, but in 286 plate appearances, batted .370 with 20 home runs, and I used this guy for the bulk of the year. 102 hits, with Hanley Ramirez. And the nominee for shortstop is, or should I say the winner of shortstop of the year is, psych, it's Hanley Ramirez. I'm giving it to Hanley. He was my dog all year. He took it. He wrote it out. He wrote out the year for me really, really well. He played shortstop a lot, put a lot of heavy work, did all I could ask for him. He had a lot of hits, great batting average, stole some bases, played great shortstop. Big fan of this card. If he comes back next year, going to grab him right away. At third base, the #1 nominee at 92 overall, right fielder with a secondary of third. Where I played him at third the whole year. Really great third baseman for me. Jose Bautista, in 222 plate appearances, a .377 batting average, with 22 home runs and 43 RBIs. Second nominee rolling in 99, Josh Donaldson, primary third base, great stats, in 139 plate appearances, 9 home runs, and a .300 batting average for Josh Donaldson. Our last nominee for third base, 99, Nolan Arenado, really good for me this year, solid. Picked it up towards the end of the time I use him. Only 12 home runs and 166 plate appearances with a .283 batting average. And the winner for third baseman of the year for the Bull squad is 92, Jose Bautista. Where is the man? There he is. Jose Bautista. You guys can see my inventory is very empty. I sold everyone. I mean everyone I sold. But Jose Bautista wins third baseman of the year. So guys, for the outfield, we're going to get a little interesting here. This is going to be the outfield of the year. So I get 3 outfielders to choose from that would, if I could build a team right now of outfielders that I've used the whole year that I'd put in the outfield for this game, that's just who I'm going to choose. Not based on position, right, left, or center, just the 3 outfielders of the year. And I'm going to go through all the nominees. I'm going to have an unlimited amount of nominees, but in the end, 3 are going to take it home. And let's take a look right now at nominee #1. I've had this guy very early in the year. That's going to be 99, Tony Gwynn. I'm not sure, I'm going to have to double check, but I'm sure he's got the most plate appearances of anybody on my team at 628 with only 18 home runs, but a .329 batting average, and he has stolen 28 bases for me. Nominee #2, number 99, Christian Yelich. Man, oh man. Let the stats speak for themselves. In only 280 plate appearances, 34 home runs, and a .362 batting average. For any of you that have been watching my channel, you know how much I love this card, and it's been my favorite card for most of the year. Moving down on to nominee number 395, Bryce Harper. In 509 plate appearances, 65 home runs, the second most home runs someone has hit on the team, and then behind Schwarber, and a .372 batting average. Bryce Harper, great for nominee number 3. Nominee number 4 is definitely going to go to Duke Snider. 368 plate appearances with 25 home runs, .319 batting average, 111 hits, 60 RBIs, 977 OPS, pretty solid OPS from Duke Snider. Great choice for nominee number 4. Nominee number 5 for outfield of the year goes to 99, Ricky Henderson. 316 plate appearances with 11 home runs, which is a surprising amount of home runs for Ricky Henderson. .321 batting average, and 26 stolen bases for Ricky Henderson. Best leadoff hitter that I've used all year, without a doubt, no questions asked. Nominee number 6, you guys know he's not going to get in the outfield of the year. We may see him pop up later in the video, hint, hint, wink, wink, but for outfield of the year, I don't think he's going to get it with 34 plate appearances, but y'all know Matt Holliday is where it's at. It's where it's at. That is where it's at right there, Matt Holliday. Absolute beast, man. Look at that, .455 batting average. I love Matt Holliday. Great nominee number 6. Nominee number 7 is going to go to Ken Griffey Jr. 99 overall, 214 plate appearances, 20 home runs, and a .302 batting average for Ken Griffey Jr. at nominee number, it's either 6 or 7, who knows. And nominee number 8, if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. So, when it comes down to business, take a look. I'm going to give Dave Parker an honorable mention. I used him for a very early amount in the season, but he's not in the outfield of the year. Choice number 1 for outfield of the year. I think this one should be pretty obvious to you guys. It's going to be 99 Yelich. I mean, I don't got much to say other than absolute beast. And choice number 2 should be another pretty obvious one. It's going to be 95 Bryce Harper. The amount of home runs this guy's hit is... it's insane. He's an absolute glitch. Walks up to the plate. It's insane. It's going out every single time. And nominee number 3. This might shock many of you. But to round out outfield of the year, the people have spoken, which the people is me. The one person is me. If you don't think I'm doing it, guys, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. What? Look at the stats. Just consistency screams at you, man. Just jumps out at you. And in 438 plate appearances, he's got 137 hits. Great hitter. I love hitting with this card. Glitchy swing. He will round out the outfield of the year. Now we're going to go to the Cy Young Award and the bullpen pitcher of the year, and then we're going to get into the really cool awards. For Cy Young, I'm not going to have much to say. I hope this is everybody else's Cy Young too, but he pitched 99 games, almost 100. 325 innings pitched, absolutely crazy. I mean, with, like, you go into games and you quit out of them. That's what you do in MLB The Show. Missions, moments, you know, you got to get stuff done. 1.96 ERA, that's really good. And then 364 strikeouts. That's what you like to see out of a pitcher. 364, baby, almost one. He's one away from almost one strikeout a day in the year. That's corny, but you know, Clayton Kershaw gets a Cy Young, and then I'm not going to go to him because it's going to take too much work. But I think you guys, it's obvious who wins this. It's the 95 Goose Gossage. What a beast! I can't disrespect the GOAT. Best bullpen pitcher, hands down, no questions asked. Let's go to him. Where's the boy? Where's the guy, man? Where's the boy? 157 innings pitched. 2.51 ERA. 54 saves. What we like to see in 165 punch-outs. I'll tell you, using this card, Slurve, that's the nastiest pitch that I've ever used in my career in MLB The Show, pitching using his Slurve ball. So, with that, let's get into some funky awards, shall we? The first award that we have got for you tonight is Most Surprising Player. It's a player that I didn't really expect. This card I didn't really expect to do what he did for me, but he did it. So, well, let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to skip the nominees for these final selections, but most surprising player, I don't think this is a surprise to you guys, but holy cow, 85 Schwarber. The stats, they don't blow you away. He was an amazing catcher. I mean, God, absolute monster. He's an 85 diamond, and he was my best hitter of the year. Just absolutely surprising. It's crazy. This award I'm going to call The Rock, and I'm going to call this award The Rock because this guy is I'll call it the cornerstone. This is the cornerstone. Without the cornerstone, you can't build a house. That's how you lay the foundation. This guy was the foundation. This is the guy that I got right away. First day the game came out for collections, and he just really carried the team into some success. And then obviously I had to get rid of him. I brought in better players. But he's the guy that really goes unrecognized for me because he really got the team going. Was an amazing player for me early on in the year. Card is going to be 86 Manny Machado. I actually played him at shortstop. Batting around 300 for me in 469 plate appearances with 28 home runs, 64 RBIs, and an amazing glove for me at third base. Really good player for me early on in the year. He gets the foundation, or the cornerstone, he gets the Cornerstone Award for 2020. This next award is going to be the Disappointment Award, the biggest disappointment of the year award. And this award is going to be going to 99, Frank Thomas. Yeah, I mean, just wasn't as good as I thought he would be. Yes, you know, really wasn't that good. Really wasn't that good for me. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so we've done some more awards, and this is where we're going to do the statistic awards. I'm just going to go through the stats here, and we're going to go through the awards. So, the wins award goes to, you guys can see here, it's Clayton Kershaw. It's Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw gets the wins. Most saves goes to Goose Gossage. Lowest ERA, it's tough. I'm not even going to give a lowest ERA because, like, here they round it too. They round it, but like there's some people that pitch low innings and they have like a zero ERA. You know what I mean? Strikeouts goes to Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw had the most strikeouts. Most walks in the year goes to Nolan Ryan. Very out of control. Very out of control. Complete games. Honestly, it was close. It was close between Kershaw and Bumgarner. Holds goes to Trevor Hoffman. Our student's loading. Just want to look through Garrett Cole's stuff. Garrett Cole isn't bad for me. Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to be on here. Shutouts goes to Kershaw. Yeah. Yes. Alright. Time to go to the hitters. Let's do some hitting awards. Let's do it. Here we go, boys. Yeah, you can see Schwarber's up at the top here. Hits. Let's go. Hits, boys. Who's got the most hits? Time to find out. Was it Schwarber? It was Schwarber. I believe it was. It was that. Alright, it was Kyle Schwarber. Yeah, okay, so they just do that. Alright, here we go. Hits goes to Schwarber. Runs. It's just Schwarber, too. It is. Kyle Schwarber. Triples. I'm excited to see. Or, I mean, doubles. Who's got the most doubles? Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn gets doubles. Triples. Is Tony Gwynn. Wait, no, I didn't sort that right. I sorted by triples. Here we go. Who's got the most doubles? Okay, it's still Gwynn. Home runs. This is Schwarber. Harper, and then that's live series Harper. And then Yelich. RBIs. This should be Schwarber too. Yep, it is. Stolen bases. Hopefully this is Ricky Henderson. It's Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn getting most stolen bases. Surprising. Walks. Is Schwarber. Batting average. Who had the best batting average? Yeah, you can't really do that. Yeah, you can't do it. All these averages you can't really do. Who got hit by a pitch most? Let's do this one too. Duke Snyder's on the board. Putouts. Who's got the most putouts? Let's see. Oh, Schwarber. Ooh, who's got the most errors? It's Bregman. Bregman was so bad. Yeah, I knew it. Bregman was bad at short. Innings. Ooh. Watch it be Ripken. No, it was Schwarber. Extra base hits. Schwarber. Next year, at the end of the year, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to compare, see how it went. All right, back to the normal awards. Okay, so we're going to be going for the next award, which is Mr. Reliable, which is a guy who would come off the bench for me, and I could trust him off the bench every time I brought him in. And this award is going to go to Jason Giambi, as he had 99 plate appearances for me on the team with a 368 batting average and 8 home runs. He would play off the bench for me. He was a really good bat. I could bring in against righties, and he's going to win the Mr. Reliable award for 2019. The LVP, the least valuable player of the year, award goes to 99 Anthony Rendon. I've only had, I mean, you can look at these stats, man. This is brutal. Like, he was just so bad. And the main reason I'm doing this, there was a moment with him that it took me about a day to do. I've been good with all the moments this year, but it took me a day to do this guy's dumb moment. So this guy is most definitely my least favorite player to use, and my least favorite player this year. Yeah, Anthony Rendon. That's all I'm going to say about him, man. I don't know. I'm not a big Rendon fan there, but the LVP award of the 2020 MLB awards goes to Anthony Rendon. Alright, so for these last couple awards, these are going to be very important, so I'm going to go through some of the nominees for these. We're going to have 3 nominees. It's going to go, the first one is going to be the Gold of the Year. This is the gold that I've rocked out for a lot, for if it's either BR or maybe even ranked seasons earlier in the year, or an event card that I really liked, but I find this to be a very necessary award. And then the MVP will be coming up soon. But hold your horses, because we've got a couple of awards to get through first. And nominee number 1 for the Gold Player of the Year is going to be Edwin Encarnacion. 80 overall, pretty good stats in 40 plate appearances, 371 batting average, and 3 home runs. Decent option for nominee number 1. Nominee number 2, Scary Sanchez. In the same amount of plate appearances, has a way better batting average at 405 and 7 home runs with 16 RBIs. This card, I got him in BR a lot, and I loved him. And number 3 is 83 overall, Roberto Osuna. In 20 innings pitched, a 1.77 ERA, 2 saves, 4 wins, and 17 punch-outs, only giving up 1 walk and 3 holds with a 103 whip. Card is really good for me this year, but the Gold of the Year is going to go to, hopefully not much of a surprise to you guys, Scary Sanchez wins Gold of the Year in the 2020 MLB The Show Awards. Alright, we're getting into the big awards now. Next award is going to be Gold Glove Award. This is best fielder on my team. Pretty self-explanatory. Best fielder I've had this year. Nominee number 1 is Tony Gwynn, with 7 assists in the outfield, 338 putouts, and no errors in 3,277 innings in the field. No errors is pretty incredible. Nominee number 2 at second base, Roberto Alomar. 208 assists playing second base with 121 putouts, 4 errors, and 2,599 innings. Nominee number 3 is Manny Machado with 253 assists, 139 putouts with 3 errors, and 3,295 innings. Without further ado, I'm going to be giving Gold Glove Award to Tony Gwynn and Roberto Alomar. It's going to be a split decision. It looks like Tony Gwynn should get it, but in outfield, it's a lot tougher to be an infielder than it is to be an outfielder. You got a lot more things to do. So I'm going to give it to them both, because Gwynn's stats in the outfield were really good. So Tony Gwynn and Roberto Alomar are going to get the split decision for Gold Glove. And usually they do it for like 2, they do it for both leagues. So, I mean, I'm just going to give out 2. And if you want to argue with me about that one, then go for it. But in all, I think both of these guys deserve it. Our second to last award is going to be Silver Slugger, best hitter on the team with the stats that he has put up. Nominee number 1 is going to be 85 Kyle Schwarber. In 651 plate appearances, 72 home runs, and a 324 batting average with 143 RBIs. Kyle Schwarber's nominee number 1. Nominee number 2 going to be one of the outfield, 95 Bryce Harper, only 509 plate appearances, 65 home runs, and a 372 batting average with 136 RBIs. Bryce Harper was amazing. Bryce Harper was the best hitter I've had all year. So, I mean, that might give it away. And nominee number 3, in 280 plate appearances with 34 home runs on 362 batting average with 70 RBIs. Christian Yelich is nominee number 3. And with the selection for Silver Slugger Award. It's going to go to 95 Bryce Harper. He is the Silver Slugger in the 2020 MLB Awards. And now for the MVP. Okay, so nominee number 1 for the MVP award is not Garrett Cole. It is Clayton Kershaw, nominee number 1. Could we get a Cy Young and an MVP from both, from one card? Pull a Justin Verlander there. Clayton Kershaw definitely could deserve to get the MVP. Definitely a solid nominee for nominee number 1. You've seen this guy popping up all day. Nominee number 2 is going to be Kyle Schwarber. I don't really want to say his stats again because I've been saying them all night. And there you go, nominee number 2 for MVP, Kyle Schwarber. Nominee number 3 is 95 Bryce Harper. And nominee number 4 is 99 Christian Yelich. Yes, sir, pretty solid stats from both of those guys. Our last nominee for MVP is going to be 99 Ken Griffey Jr. in 214 plate appearances, 20 home runs, and a .302 batting average. Now, I want to revisit the meaning of MVP. The meaning of MVP is most valuable player. This isn't the guy that has the best stats for me all year. This is the most valuable player. He impacted the team the most when he was on the team. He wasn't on the team for the longest time. You know, he doesn't have 720 plate appearances like Schwarber or whatever it is. But this player, every time he stepped up to the plate, I just loved having him on the team. Great 3-bat, played decently in the field, decent speed, just so valuable to the team. And if that doesn't tell you who the MVP is, I hope some of you have figured it out by now. The 2020 MVP for the J-Bowl MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty Awards is Christian Yelich. Gets MVP in real life a couple of years back and gets it in the game this year. 280 plate appearances, a .362 batting average, and 34 home runs with 70 RBIs. Amazing card. Amazing card. Look at the stats. Just a phenomenal card for me this year. Hope you guys did enjoy that video, and if you did, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.